Hello, my friends. Welcome back. It is Wednesday once again. It is time to take a short break from our week and our day to spend a little bit of time in the scriptures. Here where I am, it is an absolutely beautiful February day. It feels more like April than like February. It is sunny, blue sky, a gentle breeze, and just such a day of blessing here for those who are able to take advantage of it. Just outside my window, I am hearing the workers down at the nursery behind my house running what sounds like a leaf blower. I'm mindful that there is a crew of people down there that are busy going about their work. I can see the highways right from my own window here, and that makes me mindful that there are many this day busy going about their work. I just checked my watch because it is already 3:30 in the afternoon here, and I'm just getting an opportunity to stop my busy day and spend a little bit of time in the scriptures with you. And it is always my great privilege and my pleasure to do so. And so this made me mindful of just how busy my day has been today. And we got home from running to a variety of places, had some meetings and a visitation, and just finally getting home and realizing it is just too beautiful a day outside not to take advantage of it and take the dog for a short walk around the block. I certainly could have sat down and done this first, but my soul was calling for some time outside to enjoy this blessed, beautiful day that the Lord has given to us, and enjoy it with a short walk around the block with my husband and my dog, both of whom also needed a time out to just enjoy the day. And so this got me thinking about our scripture for today. Today I'm going to read from Matthew chapter 11, and I'm just going to read the verses 28 through 30 because they speak of exactly how this day is playing out in my life, and if you are anything like me, how this day is playing out in your life as well. So let's turn to Matthew chapter 11, verse 28, and see what it has to say for us today. Come to me, all you who are weary and carrying heavy burdens, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. We live in a world of utter busyness and so many responsibilities, important things for sure. So many tasks, so many to-do lists, that at times it can feel like our lives are overwhelming, that they have become a little more than a burden to us in living them out. We go and run from one activity, one responsibility to the next, and it can feel like there is little time for us to stop and take just a breath of air. And so this scripture today reminds us that it is vital and important for us to do so for the nourishment of our souls, for our mental health and emotional well-being, to take a break, to stop, and to come before the Lord, mindful that the Lord calls us to do so. Jesus says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and heavy burdened, and I will give you rest." The question for us then is, can we really do that? Can we trust that all things are in God's most capable hands in our lives, enough to believe that we can stop what we're doing and enjoy the day that the Lord has given us, even if it's just for a short walk around the block, or to take a time out to open up scripture and remind ourselves that the Lord begs us, beckons us, calls us to stop what we are doing, to come to the Lord and find a moment in our day and in our lives of rest before the Lord. It is so vital and so important that we do so. And for the fact that Jesus is the one, the Word made flesh, who has come into our world to teach us, for the fact that He calls us to do so, tells us a lot about how we prioritize our lives, about what it is that really matters in a day, about being emotionally and faithfully mature enough to stop and seek out a word from the Lord and seek the rest that our bodies and our spirits and our minds need, by putting everything else aside and trusting that there are enough hours in the day and enough things to do that we can and do certainly have time to do that for ourselves and to make that a priority. So I pray that you have given yourself the permission to stop what you're doing this day, to take these 10 minutes or so to just rest into the presence of the Lord, to trust that all things are in God's most capable hands, that there is nowhere else and nothing else that we need to be doing, that we can set aside our to-do list and our many responsibilities and the weight of them and hand them over to the Lord, even if it's just long enough to take a breath, to take a break, to go for a walk around the block, to set them before the foot of the cross, trusting that in doing so we will be blessed and given exactly what we need in this moment. Jesus is calling us to do so. So I pray that you have been able to do that this day. Let me know. Put a comment in the bottom of this post. Let me know if you were able to set aside those things this day and trust God enough to come to the Lord and get your rest. Take care, my friends. I will see you again on Sunday. Bye-bye.